My buddy was like deep into the lore and was so upset that it got canceled before they could finish it.
Did it
Cause
get canceled before they finished?
yeah, yeah, because like the ending is very out there, and like there's so much that still needs to be explained
Hmm.
and shit. I'm no expert. I didn't watch it like religiously, but that this is all coming from a super fan.
Actually, son, bro, according to the lore. Thank you.
According to the whore.
Uh,
Really no like subtext there. It was just two words that sounded similar.
yeah, it was just a rhyme, and one of them was vulgar.
Yeah, not my best effort. It's so good to see you.
I was a little late today. I was trying to help out a friend. And,
Wow.
what is this thing doing? And then I got lost in thought after that, and then I was like, oh shit, I should actually be doing shit right now. I gotta get back into a streaming mindset here.
I mean, I was gonna send you a message, but your Twitch said coming soon, so
Yeah, there.
to a theater near you.
Oh, Angel! Angel, where's Angel? Why's my chair shitty? Some bro.
Oh man, yeah, it's been like a real string of missed timing for Angel to play Monster Hunter with us.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm sorry, Angel. Well, thanks for the
This is-
6 months. And Sunbro for the bits.
How long is it gonna take to get to Ross?
Is it Ross the store or Ross the person?
From Friends?
Yeah, specifically.
Because I mean, if you get to go meet a minor celebrity, that's not bad.
I think he's an adult now.
Is that so? Well,
Yep.
we do have Colvey stuff
I
we
could-
can do.
I could do a Colvey.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, maybe we should knock out these limited bounties real quick.
You might get back in time to play a little. Alright, Angel. Well, I look forward to you. And then if you don't show up, then I'll be very angry and I will send you a stamped envelope to your house expressing my anger. Though I don't know where you
idea
live.
Where it is. That sucks. Just have to mail a letter to like everyone
Yeah, just every house.
in that region. I don't know if I should say
She said where she lives before Washington.
in a house.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's a house or
Shit,
a
did
mouse.
did I reveal too much?
Could even be a louse or a
A
spouse.
spouse.
I'm gonna change our quest thingy to say Colvey.
Hopefully, we don't get any shit birds. You gotta post a siege, my man.
Did I not post one? Oh, I just switched the online session. That's all I did. I didn't.
Hi.
My bad. I one of my computers at work just kind of stopped working the other day.
You break everything. What is wrong with you? I would fire you immediately.
It's part of-
Everything you touch is broken now.
I mean, it's part of my job. It's kind of
Everything you love is broken now.
That's true. Except for I love Gundams, and they aren't broken. They're up there on my shelf, and they look good. But no, like, I took it down to the guy downstairs, and he's just like, "Yeah, your CPU like part of your CPU is no longer getting power. I was like,
Hmm.
holy shit.
Yeah.
One of the power rails is down. Like, that's nuts. I didn't expect that sort of thing, but he's like, yeah, I
Like,
took off the
So,
heat sink.
like the power supply is fucked up?
He doesn't know yet.
Huh.
He's still tracing the issue back. Still putting the multimeter on it and shit.
Mhm.
And but that's pretty nuts that is screwed up.
Yeah.
He's like, he took the heatsink off while the computer was on. He
He
touched
did that?
yeah, and he
Or
touched. No, he just touched the CPU and it was cool. It wasn't warm. So
Huh.
that was
And that's like after it was on? So,
yeah.
like, that's weird.
So the processor wasn't like stuck doing shit. It was just literally not getting power, so it wasn't working.
Hmm.
You can do this.
You
I
can
guess
do
it's not,
this.
that's not like really your problem, is it? It's kind of like he has to figure that out.
Yeah, that is beyond my scope of knowledge. I'm not a electrical engineer, so.
I busted the shit out of my finger today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to play video games, but it seems to be doing okay. It wouldn't stop bleeding.
Oh.
That was fun. And
How'd you do that?
it's it's kind of complicated. Is like there was this like trash bag with some stuff in it, and it was caught under the back end of the machine, and so I was like lifting the machine up to get the bag unstuck, and it was like hung on something else, not the machine, so I was like trying to put it back down and move the bag at the same time, and basically the back end of the machine came down on my finger and just tore a chunk out of the side, like right where the joint is on my left index finger.
Okay.
It really doesn't hurt too bad though, surprisingly. Like it looks nasty as fuck. I can send you a picture.
I'm good, actually.
Oh god, it was like in full HD too. Like you can really see how gross it is. I think you might even be able to see the bone.
Oh. Yeah, no. In fact, actually, I'll see it
Don't
then,
want
yeah.
that?
No,
Yeah.
no. Now I'm interested.
Oh, now you're getting
I'm getting saucy.
interested. Yeah, it looks kind of nasty, and partly just because like my finger is like dirty from the machine like landing on it, so it's like all black and crap, and it's like it's not like a sharp cut, it's like a real dull bludgeoning on the side of my finger, but it's really not hurting, so I don't know. That's a good thing.
Oops. My thumb, I stabbed it. That was about it.
Today or
Yeah.
just in general?
I did I did it on purpose though. I felt like a weird thing on it. Like it felt like a weird callus or a bump, and I'm like, what is that? So then I stabbed it a whole bunch and ripped it out.
Ouch.
And I bled. And I was like, I mean, it hurt a little bit. But whatever it is, it's not on my thumb anymore.
That's good.
Hopefully it's not cancer.
Yeah, I'd rather it not be that. The guy actually gave me like a band-aid, which was nice. You know, I ended up, I got a little bit more than 4 hours of sleep today, which was nice. And you know, today wasn't too bad. I got home late, but like, you know, all in all, today wasn't so bad. So I'm looking forward to some Hollow Knight. I was worried I might not have like the stamina to stay awake tonight, but I'm feeling pretty good now. Took a shower. Feeling better.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna feel poopy because I actually got like 5 hours of sleep, but now I feel good. I'm trucking.
Yeah,
I didn't even
we'll
take
see.
a nap.
We'll see how I'm doing when it hits like 2 o'clock in the morning and there's still an hour to go. We'll see how I'm doing then. But
Yeah.
but right now I'm excited. I'm having a great time watching you play.
I'm having a lot of fun playing the game too.
I'm glad to hear that.
It is very relaxing for me. Even like the bosses, yeah, they're tough and everything, but I don't know, it's just relaxing.
It's not the adjective I expected you to use, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
What'd you expect me to use?
Just relaxing is not the first thing that comes to mind when I think about that. I mean, certain areas are relaxing, but the game as a whole, I never thought of as relaxing before.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. I see where you're coming from. You know, like it's very like dreamy almost, in a way.
Yeah, that and like, while it's challenging, it's like pattern-wise, there's like lots of patterns and stuff, and like the traveling through the regions and stuff like that.
A lot of the enemies are like endearing instead of like scary and terrifying.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's obviously some of those too.
I don't feel like I have to grind if I lose.
It's really doesn't happen too often that you can't get back to your shade and recover anyways. But even if you did, it wouldn't be a big deal. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back for more ammo.
I just ran away. He's barfing. He's puking up a storm. Don't. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I acknowledge you. I see you, lady.
Oh shit, I started bringing some to the craft, I think.
What? Oh, to craft.
Yeah, I can craft my ammo. So let's hit 10 thunderbugs. Making... Stop it. Wow, okay. So 10 thunderbugs gives me 60 ammo. That's still might not be enough to like, finish the fight, but okay. We'll see how that goes.
Oh no. We're good. I was scared for a second, but it was unfounded.
But Jay, you can see why I was gushing about the Mantis Lord so much. I'm like, if you just saw the fight like in a vacuum in the Pantheon, you wouldn't think like greatest boss fight ever. You know, you might be like, oh, this is neat. But it's taken kind of in the context of the zone that it's in and the enemies around it, and like the fact that you challenge the Mantis Lords instead of them like attacking you on sight is kind of a neat touch.
Yeah.
And how respectful they are, and like the entire community down there is like respectful after you win. It's just such a neat thing that it's like one of the first things I think about when I think of Hollow Knight. I think of the Mantis Lords.
Yeah, they were not the whole honor thing. Whenever there's like an honor type, like, oh, you know, they respect you now because of whatever. Man, I just gush about that shit.
And the fight itself, I do find very fun. Like the first time I fought, I was like, like when the second one comes in, like, are you supposed to lose this? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to beat two of them at the same time? I can't focus on two of them at the same time. What the shit? But you know, you play. I mean, I think I beat it on my 4th or 5th try, which isn't too bad.
Right.
Because you start to realize like, oh, like if they come in from the top, you just have to move to the left because they're gonna come straight down. If they come in from the side, you have to jump up and slash down. So it's like you get so good at reading that like pattern that you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing to dodge and then look for where the other one is and dodge that one as well. And you just start to feel like a badass. And when you watch the footage, you look like a god who's predicting the future because you're so good at the analysis now.
Yeah.
I didn't even think to slash down on the blades that they throw. I was like, ah, shit, that would make it so much easier. Well, I can't believe I've never been doing that.
Oh, from what I was doing?
Yeah. So I guess I'm getting disconnected because she's not moving.
I did potentially have an internet hiccup.
You are not moving.
Yeah, you're gone. You can probably just join this quest again, I assume. It's just Colby.
Yeah. Let me see. Return from quest.
I potentially had an internet hiccup, but I didn't drop any frames, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad. So I've been doing sync tests before I stream now, and let me tell you, it's helping.
Oh yeah.
Because today I turned it on and my sound was off by like 1 second for no reason. So I have like 2 profiles. One has all my sound synced by 1 second away, and one has it normal. But I just switched to that and then switched back, and it just reset everything, and the sound was synced.
Weird.
So there's something weird with like my mixer or something.
It's telling me to obtain my rewards. Okay.
That's dumb. But
I got a Rarity 6 Charge Blade.
nice.
Sold it for 150. Whew. Rolling in dough. I can only begin siege.
Yeah, alright, just wait 1 second.
Yeah, these network disconnects Colby have burned us a couple times now. It's getting kind of annoying.
Yeah.
That one night when it disconnected in the final phase when we were with Angel, that was some bullshit.
Yeah, that was dumb. I just broke her horn, that's why I said wait a second.
Oh,
Carving
nice.
it. Hoping that lava plume does more shit. And it didn't. So, yeah, I'll just leave.
So when are we getting Silver Mag Girls?
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be this week, but that we already got it. If not, it's on Thursday potentially. So that's when all the stuff moves over.
Not that I'm chomping at the bit or anything.
If it's just a regular Nergigante, that's easy peasy. Are you in my session?
Let me show you the best stuff.
Oh fuck, that's why. God damn it. Forgot I got booted out of your sesh.
Ooh, let me show you the best stuff. Events. Yeah, okay, he's not in there, so.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Cultivate, begin sedge. I said a thing at work today that potentially sounded racist. It was funny. So, like, Martin, we were talking about, saying Spanish words and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Martin's like, you gotta roll your R's. And I'm like,
Rojo.
and I was like, no, Martin, I'm not a gangster. And they were like, wait a minute, what do you mean? like, do you think only gangsters are Mexican and that they rolled? And I was like, no. Sorry. In Japanese, the Yakuza roll their R's.
There it is.
Oh,
That
boy.
was my thought process behind that.
Now get out there.
I was like, I see where you guys are coming from, though. I understand.
Like that, if you're at a table with 10 Nazis and you're talking to them, you're at a table with 11 Nazis. I'm like, what?
Over here.
Guilt by association, the definition?
That's
What the shit?
that was dumb. Come on.
Thankfully, a lot of the Reddit comments pointed that out, which I was happy to see. They even brought up the dude, the black guy that talked to a whole bunch of KKK guys and like deconverted them. Like, oh, what's that? He, spent time talking to people that were of the wrong opinion and changed their minds by showing them he's just another guy.
Yeah, you gotta be able to talk to him. And even so, like, another thing that people don't realize is that, like, you can, if you have a friend that has a shitty attitude towards something and you can't convince them of it, you can still be their friend. Like, it's not that you support their thoughts. It's just the fact that you're like, yeah, I mean, he's shitty with this stuff, but, like, he's still my friend at the end of the day.
Right. There might be a few that, like, go too far for me to still be friends, but they'd have to be pretty extreme before I'd cut ties with them entirely.
You just might not go out in public with them very much, you know?
Or, ask them not to spout their nonsense when around other people.
That time I was at the freaking restaurant with my mom and her friends, and they were talking about, like, I forget what exactly they were saying really loud, but I was just like, it was, they said, like, some word that might be considered bad, and I won't say it on Twitch, I think, and then they were like, and then she told me that you're not supposed to say that anymore. And they're like talking really loud, and they said the word. I was like, oh, I mean, why'd you say it so loud? Like, I'm right next to you. People are gonna like look. They were just loud in general, though, so that didn't help.
Yeah. I remember I had some family over, and they had stopped at McDonald's, and I think like the fry box had like a rainbow colors on it for like, support gay pride stuff, and they're like, oh, are they really gonna shove this in our face all the time? We have to treat this like it's normal. I was like, ugh. All of my family in Florida are super homophobic too. They crack jokes about gay people all the time. Elijah watched that Bohemian Rhapsody movie, which is about Freddie Mercury, the singer in Queen.
Yeah.
And he was a gay guy, and Elijah was like, oh, I really like that movie. Like, oh, is that because you're gay too? And I was like, what the fuck? What are you fucking doing? So it's like, yeah, there's still family, but you have to deal with people with shitty attitudes sometimes.
Yeah. Stop running away. I want to freaking jump on you. I haven't been able to do my drilled thing. My spin.
I mean, who tells a 13-year-old, like, even jokingly, why would you tell a 13-year-old that, like, oh, did you like that movie because you're gay? I was like, what the shit is wrong with you?
To be fair,
talked about how that like made him feel bad.
To be fair, like, I probably did that when I was 13 as well.
Yeah, but these are adults. I'm talking like his aunts and uncles are making these jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is fucking awful. Like, they should know better. I'm gonna put her to sleep, actually, because I usually don't have sleep by the time we get to the final stage. I might as well do it now. There it is. Nighty night, bitch. Swear to God, if the gacha lock is wake her up.
Horn.
I got the horns with the wake up hit. That was awesome. like Elijah's really into World War II stuff,
Yeah.
and you know, there's no other way to say it, but he's interested in the Germans and like the Nazi stuff. And Mom was like, "What? Oh, what are you becoming a Nazi?" It's like, don't shit on him because he's like interested in history. What the hell? Why are you making him feel bad for that? Like, if he starts spouting their beliefs, that's clearly a problem. But are you saying that like every World War II historian supports the Nazis now?
Yeah.
Keep yourself together.
He's a kid, you know. He's gonna be interested in stuff. He's gonna go through phases, and even if this isn't a phase, it's like it's not bad to be interested in history. That's great. It's a hell of a lot better than him just sitting there watching try not to laugh challenges on YouTube.
Oh god. Every single time, by the way, on those try not to laugh, besides them being dumb, I can not laugh. Like, I have emotional control over myself where they had one where it was like it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged or something, but they replaced like a bunch of words with vagina or some shit. And they're like, this is like a try not to laugh compilation. And I walked in, I was like, alright, yeah, let me do it. And so I just sat there in the room and I was just like stone faced, just yep.
I mean, that's fine for them. It's like, oh, if you're gonna watch it just to prove that that you're not gonna laugh, that works too. It's still a view as far as they're concerned.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got us. You were able to not laugh.
I don't know if the point of those things is to laugh. Because, you know what I mean? Like,
I guess it depends on how old you are. Like, if you're old enough, you're like, I'll show them. I'm not gonna laugh at anything, even if I do find it funny. But if you're younger, it's just a compilation of shit that's hilarious to you. Like, as far as they're concerned, they think they're amazing.
I could probably be a bit more of a robot, too, than some people, I feel. If I really want to.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna put a spray paint down.
That was with Kristen one time that she told me that it was amazing that she could see that I actually had emotions and I wasn't just some robot. Because she like got to know me, right? And I was like, yeah. I might seem like happy a lot, but like, you know, I have emotions. I'm a human.
Are we bound to pick up the trail somewhere? Is that a thing?
I picked up some footprints, so we could probably track her. Quap! If there's somebody listening, I probably just blew out their eardrums. Manna, you're so adorable!
It was really funny watching you go back to like the first boss and beat it in like 30 seconds. He's not a particularly hard boss anyways, but it's like you'd already upgraded your nail. Did you carve, by the way?
Oh, I didn't. No, I forgot. I'll do that, hopefully, in a bit.
She might leave before we get to the next section.
I'm just waiting to get, like, some hits in on the rock. Once you get here, and then...
That'll go by on me. I carved.
I don't think it's on her, though, the rock yet, so we gotta wait. Come on, come on. No, you bitchers! You bitchers!
Oh, come on, there's magma and my mind's...
Boom!
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, I busted a piece of her already. Worth it. Actually, I don't think that's... Well, I didn't mean to do that, but alright, I guess I'll leave now. I jumped and accidentally did my spinny thing across her body and went to her front. I was like, well, I guess...
I shot her with recover ammo. By accident, because I ran out of thunder ammo.
Heal a little bit. All right. It's like giving your opponent a some like Vicodin in a fight. Here, take this Vicodin. All right, you beat the shit out of him. Colve, don't come after me. I'm in the other zone. I'm carving.
Yeah, it'd be real nice if I could run while sheathing my weapon.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What's up, at night? Yeah, we're Colving.
At night. At night.
Ugh, yes, you are. Of course we are. We got to get those sweet Colve weapons, man. You probably want to know if we're doing the Lunastra and Angel isn't here, so we're not. There was an unexpected change of plan.
I ruined it. I didn't. I only partially ruined it.
Dude, sick ruin.
Nice. What do you have against Colby at night?
Probably just wants to do Lunastra.
I figured when she gets back, maybe we'll, unless we're still wrapping up Colby, we might do some of those limited bounties.
Yeah, just knock him out real quick.
Yeah. That way she feels like she's made some progress and we can do it quickly.
Those sick armor spheres.
I need them. I gots to have them.
I need to
I've
start
been
getting
making-
more armor.
I've been making so many armor sets lately that spending my money and spending my armor spheres.
Ooh, oh. Hi, son, bro.
Hello.
I got
I'm like-
moved over to you.
Augmenting them so that I can put even more on and shit.
Squee!
Come on, we gotta at least break her. Bumblebear! Are you friends with Adnight? Just had figured it, everything I need from Colby long ago. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I definitely
If you wanna give us some of that, then if you're not using it.
I haven't got a rarity 8 switch axe at all.
Not even like any, not even
No,
like water.
Not even one.
God damn. Let
But
me
you
in.
ain't. You're gonna have to give me a minute there at night, and then you probably have to give me an extra minute once I forget. Again. Stop it. No, don't. No. Don't do that.
Ended up putting a shadow on the words on the mod. It's
Yeah.
made it a lot easier for me to read them.
Yeah, they helps them stand out a little bit. This freaking arm right here, man.
I will break you.
I've been hitting this arm for goddamn ever. Where is it? Right arm gold. 650. Only 650 left.
I will sticky ammo it. Right arm, right?
Yeah, left arm's kind of close too.
I'm going all in on the right arm.
I can't hit you when you're barfing. Oh, we can't break it, but we'll do it later.
I didn't feel like it anyways.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one. Who the hell is Bumble Bear?
We gotta let Ad Night.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume we're not gonna do the next phase.
yeah, we're not. So I'm just kind of collecting. Okay, I think that's good.
Just let me hoover all this shit up.
I always forget that it's the second thing. I always think I have to go to quit game, the quit game tab to quit the expedition. But no, that's not the case.
Tis not.
Colvey's easier to track down. Bam. Copy session ID. Look, I did it at night. Now what?
Yeah, return from quest is in a weird spot.
Can I please like
I
move
would have
text?
put that in like the first tab, but whatever.
There we go. Look it. It's all good. Colby Terrace at
I'm gonna
3.
take this opportunity to PRB since he's got to connect and everything.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. Good plan. Burp. Who's this ad night guy? Let's kick him.
Sounds good.
Oh, hello.
So I stopped at McDonald's for lunch today.
Gross.
It was a mistake. And this lady came in complaining. She said, "Y'all gave me a plain cheeseburger. I asked for a fresh cheeseburger."
What?
Yeah, and she wasn't speaking all too clearly, so they also were like, "What?" He's like, "Y'all, no, I can't. No ketchup or tomatoes or pickles, nothing." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, what?" And like, she's like, "I didn't want plain. Why did you give me plain? It ain't got pickles." They like repeating herself. And they were like, "So what did you want?" And she's like, "I said I wanted a fresh burger." What do you mean by that? What do you want on it? She goes, "You didn't give me ketchup or tomato or pickles or anything. You gave me plain. That's not what I asked for. I asked for fresh." So it's like, dear God, I've heard you say the same thing 3 times. What the fuck do you mean by that? And she's like, I want it fresh, off the grill, fresh. I was like, what? It's like you specifically order that you want a fresh burger?
It's
Like,
already fresh off the grill. What do you?
I guess like she's complaining, thinking that like don't give me one that's been sitting around or something. I guess.
Or start humans.
Ah, shit. Alright, Adnight, are you the one not pressing start?
Friends is on Apex Legends.
Alright. Well, if you're gonna go play with your real friends, I get it. I
Yeah,
understand.
There it is.
Yeah, you're,
At last.
You're gonna play with the friends that actually matter to you.
yeah.
Get out there.
Oops, I accidentally grabbed 2 potions. I don't think people care. Loyal viewer Adnight wants to go play with his friends.
Loyal? That might be a bit strong.
Oh, sorry. Viewer Adnight.
Yeah, viewer. That is unquestionable. He
Twitch-
is a viewer.
Twitch follower Adnight.
Ah, shit! I didn't replenish my stock. How you liking that Apex Legends? That looks like it would be a good time if that's the kind of game you're into.
I've seen like a total of probably 1 minute of Apex Legends.
Don't do this to me. It's alright, man. If you want to play Apex Legends, fine. We're just giving you a hard time.
We're just giving you shit. You're the person I give my shit to.
Yeah. Like a peasant.
Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. I lied. Does entirely lie.
Albany 007. You have to hit the monster, do damage. So we still gotta break those arms, huh?
Yeah, we probably have to break the arms, maybe one of the boobs too? I'm not sure. If we get to like a phase and Albany still hasn't done any damage, I'll just kick him. Because he might be
Yeah.
just like leeching off of us, you know?
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I guess you could just like sit there and wait for everyone else to give you items.
Yeah.
But that would be a shitty thing to do. Don't forget to carve the horns. Horn carve.
Because he's just kind of hanging out, like, way over there. I don't know what he's... Oh, he just shot her.
That he was waiting to do the cannons this whole time. Are you
That
kidding
whole
me?
time, yeah. he might not know what he's doing very well. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, man, at least it's not malicious. It's
Yeah,
like, virus.
Virus, how you doing? Squab! Squab!
He thinks like maybe he thinks it's similar to like Zor Magdaros, where it's all about cannon stuff.
Or he has some heavy artillery jewels on. He's like, yeah, I'm a getter. I just got these sick heavy artillery jewels.
He's the only person who's ever said that.
Out goes
Yeah,
light
I
virus.
hear more cannons. I hear
Yep.
more cannons going off.
He got a lot of damage from it,
He did, yeah.
but
He did almost as much as Adnight while do. Well, holy shit! Holy shit! He's done more than anyone now. All right.
oh, going man. I'm sorry to hear that, virus.
Yeah,
That's no good.
I know how that feels. Hope it gets better. Well, fuck, man. Here we are making fun of him, thinking about kicking him, and all of a sudden he's done 5,000 damage.
Yeah. We'll see how he does though in the phase where he doesn't have camp.
Yeah, maybe he's got dual blades, so he can certainly dish it out like you can.
But what kind of dual blades? That's the question. I want your goddamn hands. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. No, no, don't do that. Wow. What is he doing? Give me that hand. Or not. Yeah, left foreleg. That's good. Maybe right boob, and that might be the last one, maybe.
Right boob.
What are you doing already?
You did that already.
You just did that. That's cheating. Come on, bitch. Woo!
Trying to get the boob action going.
I think her left boob is broken.
Oh, you thought you said right boob.
Or yeah, right boob I meant. I think it is broken. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. How are you checking that?
The mod, the parts.
Okay.
It says ×1 or whatever, so I know we've broken it.
I took parts off. Oh shit! I forgot I don't have temporal mantle anymore. Oh, she's leaving anyways.
Keep looking. Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
No, Albany's he's contributing.
Yeah, he's doing stuff. I'm fine with his existence now.
I'm gonna pick up some tracks before I grab more ammo.
I think he has wide range too.
You know what? We misjudged you, Albany. Yeah, you're a pretty cool guy.
No, I was trying to jump off the ledge and do a cool move on you, and then you pushed me. You gave me push. Well, I broke that part. Now I'm flailing like an idiot. Oh, Alvin, you're not looking so hot there for a second. Burst. Okay, now we go
Shit.
now we go for tail.
She burst. I just crafted new ammo. God damn it.
You're gonna have to throw away the ammo now.
Well, I mean, it kind of is like throwing away the ammo because I spent 10 thunderbugs on it.
Maybe you'll have it for later, right? That's my point.
But like, I could have just, I've purchased a shitload, so you know, I would have rather used that.
Alright, let's just beat Let's just kill the tail.
You got it.
We're only pursuit level 3, so. Doop doop.
Chill shrooms. Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my throat's a little bad.
Good work,
I haven't recovered from
Now get out there and show us how it's done.
voicing characters in Hollow Knight.
You don't have to do them if it's taxing.
No, I like it.
I enjoy it. I hate hearing how you're like more tired than your throat hurts. Just in time for this bullshit. I do really like your conifer nerd voice is perfect for him.
My generic brace face voice.
Yeah.
My favorite has to be Snake, but that's Snake. I love Snake's voice.
Shit. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Nah, it's all good.
Ooh, we got someone else on the sesh. Albany planting bombs.
Yeah. All like in kind of strange locations.
That's like not really helping us at all. Oh, we got the tail.
Do we care? I don't think we care about the rest. The horns we've barely done anything on. We can. Did we chip them? Yeah, we chipped them already. So I'd say let's leave.
I'm cool with leaving. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think it's gonna be kind of a waste if we're just waiting for them. Ow!
I just planted the
Great
bomb.
horns chipped.
Do we want to? Oh, we'll try. Why not? That's whatever. Whatever. Oh my god, how did I not die?
I am not gonna do a lot of damage with the greatsword to the horns. Partly because I'm just not good enough. Like, I'm not saying the greatsword is a bad choice. I'm not gonna be as effective as I would be with the insect blade.
Am I just missing? Am I shooting above her head? It's just, man, we haven't done very much damage to the horns.
Yeah, I think I'm just wasting heals right now. Albany's using dual blades on, like, the legs. Like, what is that? How's that helping?
No.
I mean, maybe it'll stagger her?
Gonna leave the locale soon.
Yeah.
We only have horns times 2 right now. It's not very far.
I think I'm probably gonna die soon, so yeah, it's like kind of wasting my time. Getting plenty of materials though.
Oh, the honey fell from the ceiling.
Bye at night.
And I died.
I have to stand in the lava to do damage. Yeah, this might kill me.
I'll sacrifice myself so we can quit the quest. Whoops! Oh no!
You died. How did that happen?
I'll just walk straight forward into it. I didn't even bother.
What a series of events that led to that unfortunate accident.
Wow. Pursuit level 5? Wow, that sounds like it'll be really easy to kill her this time. And I won't magically die for some reason. I'm gonna set up. Are we all at the? Hold on. Oh, let's all get to the counter.
My bad. Argosy was here and I was tempted.
And let's begin the siege so that because there's only 4 of us here right this second, as far as I can tell. And we can all just get in there.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go with the fucking Lance. That's like a horrible choice.
Oh
She's
my
so
God.
weak maniacs.
You fucking maniac, Sumbro.
I know, right?
You absolute madman. I'm disappointed, maybe.
The
I don't
most madman.
Good evening.
But guess what? I don't play by the man's rules.
Wait. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck,
Maybe
I'm dying.
Should have grabbed some fire resistance.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of
18
that
for
time.
fire resistance. It's not great.
Reminds me
Not
of that
ideal.
time. Did I grab too many? I did not.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Whoop. Okay.
Oh man, this is some horrible damage numbers. Doing like 18.
Yeah, she cut that. On her tail? Hit her tail? I mean, it hit her tail, but...
Ooh, at night with the longsword. Nice.
Oh. It just burst right next to me. But I can't. Look out, Adnai, I'm hitting you. Have a good day. Boy, that was fun hitting Adnai.
Oh yeah, I was ramming him from behind,
Nice.
as I do. No, it's cool to go fast with the lance, but I can't wedge beetle with it.
Shredding. Look at Sunbro go! Look at him go!
Whee!
He's in pursuit.
shit, she ran into the wall. I got caught up too much. Just chipping away.
I could hear you chipping.
Because you speed up the longer you're going with this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a lot of damage at that. I'm just having a fun time. So if you care about that. Just chipping away the whole time. I have evade extender and I have like my stamina is like being boosted for some reason. Oh man, my sharpness is all the way at the bottom. Alright, let's get out of here. Sharpen. That was fun. You know, when you're at pursuit level 5, like the early stages don't matter that much.
Yeah. They'll be pretty easy to go through.
I want to get that mount. Do you see mounting damage?
It might be in there somewhere. There's a lot of things on my screen right now. I do not see mounting damage. I think you have to hit her in the middle of the back, and not like the tail for a mounting damage to count.
Oh, now I'm getting good damage numbers because she's molten. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Don't die!
Yeah, you can't really guard when like your entire body's on fire. Your shield's not helping there.
Don't die! What? Ref? Oh, she's burst.
Oh, and the fun's over. Now I switched to insect glaive.
Actually, what am I doing? I don't need to... I was about to sharpen.
Somewhere.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Like clockwork, we got this shit down.
Yeah, I shouldn't even make it to that third area.
Look at Albany. He's got fucking top tier damage.
Yeah, Albany's doing a good job.
Kicking.
And it's got the Wiggler helm with that wide range. Even a pro. Badger, chill, shroom.
It's kind of a weird zone to still be fighting her in.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna go straight to the final area.
Yeah, I mean, if we could lure her to the other rocks, that'll help.
There she
Nope,
goes.
she's going.
She just wanted to show this area off, like, yeah, this still exists.
Yeah, I could still be fought here. We're in the goop.
Oh! Waka's fucked away. Hell off. fivers. Attention, all fivers. It kind of works as he was like on that site where you pay $5.
Yeah. And got fucked over by him. So how about that goddamn Google thing, huh?
Yeah. Like, they've been talking about that for a while now.
Yeah. So there's
So
some
I wasn't surprised.
there's some neat features to it. But there's some other stuff that I'm... Streaming gaming is something that I'm definitely not. Alright, try not to die, guys. We, I got a spray paint if someone needs it. So, like...
It's not going to be, like, the latency is going to be a problem. I just don't see how it wouldn't be.
A lot of people are saying that when they were playing it in beta testing, because Google had like a beta test of this, it was good. The latency was surprisingly fine.
And
But-
that is surprising.
But I don't necessarily.
At night, don't die.
I still don't see it being that great. Like, and like my thing for it is like it's not for me. I like to own my games. It doesn't matter if it's a digital own or like a stream own, you know what I mean?
Which was going to bring me to my point of, like, I don't really see why this is a big deal, because I feel like this is not something that's targeted for us.
It's
Like,
it's
if this...
it's potentially scary because of like if the video game industry, the wider video game industry moves towards this. That's where
I
it
don't
could
know if-
potentially become a problem.
I don't know if, like, internet is good enough in America right now,
No, not.
like a large enough scale for that to be a problem anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean the infrastructure isn't there yet, and plus we have data caps,
Yeah,
which
so
suck.
so really this is just kind of like, there's a product out there that you're not interested in, but like it could be there could be some people that take advantage of it and enjoy it. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like something I don't really care about.
Yeah, if it stays side by side and the wider video game industry doesn't adopt it, then I'm like, yeah, that's great, whatever.
But it seemed like you guys were like actively angry about it, and I wasn't sure why.
No, I just don't like it, like as a concept. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's certainly not for me. Like, I'm going to ignore it completely because it doesn't matter or affect me in any way. It's kind of neat, I think. Like, the technology is kind of... GG's, man.
We did it.
Have fun with real friends. Have fun with the friends you care about. Like, it's crazy that they can pull that off, because it's like you gotta send the signal, then their system has to run it, and then send the footage back to you. I mean, it's just mind-blowing that we can even do that.
Yeah. Sad face, are you still gonna
this
join
is
us at
silly.
night? I mean, you can still join us if you want.
I thought you wanted to play with your Apex Legends. I was just giving you a hard time again.
There's
I'm
there's
getting
the other. Oh, what were you gonna say, something?
I was just saying, I keep getting shitty jewels. They're like rarity 5s from Colby. Like, come on, give me something better.
I don't know if I got any jewels from that.
Oh, hello.
The other things that like make me not like the service is, yeah, like like I said, the not owning stuff. With the not owning stuff, the companies. I didn't get any rarity 8s again.
I got a bow and arrow.
God dang.
I got a fire bow. Hell yeah, that's probably
that's
cool.
a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I got something.
So like the fact that you don't own the game is a little troubling because the companies can then just like do whatever the heck they want with the game once it's done, right? They can like quit offering you to stream it like Netflix does. So like game preservation has a little problem with it. I think there's a Scott Pilgrim game that had that problem where like they just don't sell it anymore and there's like no way it was like streamed from Ubisoft or something. We need Jagras and Wyvern. Do you want to do this?
Yeah, I guess we've only got 30 minutes left, so yeah, I might as well do that.
Jagras. What kind of
use my new-
Jagras?
I can use my new bow and arrow. Whatever Jaggers you want.
I don't think I have a tempered Jagras, but we can do the high rank.
I can take a look, but I doubt it.
So like, so the companies owning it, plus the companies just having full control like that in general, is just kind of like shitty. There's no like, plus no offline kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's just a big issue in general. But you won't be able to mod your games if you do this. You won't, because yeah, it's all on their shit. They said that, oh yeah, people won't be able to make aim bots and stuff like that for it. It's like, well, I mean, they won't be able to make probably the current aim bots, but there's probably like other aim bots that they can have.
Also, that's not enough to convince me to move to a new platform. Like aimbots are
Yeah.
not my #1 concern when I play video games.
Yeah.
Like cheating in general isn't like a big deal for me.
Apparently, it's kind of a problem in like Dark Souls, and that's why I'm like kind of glad I do it on
Oh yeah, we
PS3.
really should like give like a short introduction when there are people in chat. You want to tell them a little bit about this Google thing?
We're talking about the Google's new Stadia. They're like streaming video game service.
Did you post?
I'm looking through my investigations real quick in here because I thought I had one.
Yeah, it's crazy that they like made a controller and everything. It's just it like I've heard so many rumors about Google doing this, and I just like kind of didn't see it actually ever coming to fruition anytime soon. So for them to say like this year and we have a controller, it's really weird. And the idea of just doing that, like maybe somebody who travels a lot and can't really bring like a gaming computer or a console with them, and maybe they're in the hotel room and like boom, they can just start playing right there. But is like hotel internet gonna be good enough? And it's like a really weird. Who is it for? It feels like very niche. But if this hits a sweet spot for somebody out there, then I'm glad that they, it's like a new way to access video gaming, and that's kind of neat. But it doesn't hold any like remote chance of me buying in.
Yeah, and it's not really a game console. It's an
Right.
app. It's
That's what I'm
basically
saying,
an
like,
app or.
You can't bring an app with you. Barry, what's up?
What's up, Barry? How you doing? And it's kind of good too for like there's people in other countries that might have access to decent internet, but they don't want to buy a gaming rig. They don't have the money to buy a gaming rig, right? This sort of like monthly thing. What, Google? Yeah, Google.
It's a
I
tech
posted, by the
company.
way.
It's a tech company, and they have like this search engine. So you type in like something you want to know more about, and they bring stuff back to you. They do a bunch of stuff. You just Google it, you'll figure out what they do.
They own everything basically is what it. If we get the keys for the game, then it's good. We're not going to get keys for the game. That's not that. If we get a key for the game, then we can just cancel the service. Like that's just not. They want that sustained money income. Right? They want that monthly payment. That's a big thing about this. It's a lot better too for these for the companies. Like this is gonna help a lot of the companies out because now when you're playing your Apex Legends or whatever the fuck for like 400 hours and it's free to play or whatever, you're actually playing for the Google service, and Google probably gives that chunk to the company. You know what I mean? And so they're going to get this monthly chunk from you. So if you continue to play that game, you're just going to be giving them more and more and more cash. If it'll potentially hurt the companies that do like $60 game, 10-hour experience, and that's all the people play. Isn't Nvidia Shield the same? Isn't I don't think that's the same. I think because you can download games on that. You are downloading the games on those services.
EA Access, you're not getting you're not getting the game. I think you're it's like you're, as long as you pay for the subscription, it's like Netflix kind of thing. You get to play it.
Well, yeah, I mean though you probably still download it though.
Right, yeah, you do download it, and it's on your computer while you have, But if you cancel the subscription, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you don't have access to it anymore.
Right.
But the Google service is different because you are streaming video. It's all being processed on Google's servers. So
Which is a benefit in that you won't, like, if you don't have space for it on your computer, you would be able to, like there can be a benefit there.
yeah, you could run
to someone.
you can run shit on your phone. Like you
Yeah,
can run
that's
any
crazy.
game you want on your phone.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Again, I would never use it, but it's a neat concept.
Ow. So like again, like since it's not local, you can't do anything with it. You can't mod it. You can't like. It's all controlled by Google themselves. So yeah, I think that it will be a niche market. It's people that have decent internet, and also probably not the PC gaming community, like the hardcore game dudes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say PC gamers, just like the hardcore gamers in general.
Yeah, like if you and your bros play Call of Duty, like what? You've got a PS4 or an Xbox. You don't need to play it on your phone.
Yeah. What's mildly interesting is it will beef up a little bit the console streamers. So, you know, you can stream your video games from consoles because they have like built-in stream stuff now. But you know, it's definitely limited because there's not a lot of features, right? I have all these scenes. I can add whatever the fuck I want. They have like the option to potentially add a webcam, and like that's about it. And like not even like position the webcam besides in like 2 spots or whatever. But that is sacrificing the cycles of your rig. This Google Cloud thing, they said that you can stream from it, and then you'll be able to. They'll have another computer that will be a streaming computer, so it's not sacrificing any frames
neat.
from your game. So that's neat. It's gonna up the quality of console-based streams. Which, I mean, there's no harm in that.
How do you pay for all this?
It's they haven't said any like payment plans, but it's gonna be a monthly subscription. It's just gonna be like like Netflix or whatever the fuck. Same thing.
Even less of a reason for me to do that, because like
Yeah.
I don't have to pay to play my games on Steam.
Yeah, once you bought it, you have these games, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want with them, which is nice. And I was... I was thinking about like the data caps and stuff with the internets, and more and more of these things are now becoming like network dependent. And so these data caps that they introduced by Comcast 2-3 years ago or whatever the fuck. Do you want to just do that again?
That's fine.
How's the hunting?
They're now becoming more and more restrictive because we're using more and more data.
Mm-hmm.
So the data caps really suck. Man, I really wish there was like a double Jagras quest. But
Funny thing. Funny joke. What is funny thing?
oh, another nice thing is the games that are on them, like you could just like switch devices and it'll pick up where you left off, right? It like saves your state basically.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the games are just like updated, right? So you get home and there's a big update,
Yeah.
you don't have to update it.
Yeah,
That's-
that's nice.
That's convenient. Do I care that much? No. Still, that's still not
Mhm.
going to convince me.
Yeah.
I'm a patient person. The guys at Comcast is contractually bounded not to talk about data caps. Huh. I mean, they probably, there's probably lots of things they're not supposed to say about it because it was literally them creating, future-proofing a way to make more money. Like, that's just like, yeah, basically, oh yeah, this won't affect a lot of people now, but you know, data keep going up, so like we'll just we're gonna fuck over the users in the future. That's all it is. Technically, with all the users, they aren't even using. Well, it's not the fact that they're using 70% of the bandwidth. It's like it's the fact that like heavy users are going to be on their network, potentially even doing like business type stuff, but they're going to be on a residential plan, and so they're going to be using a lot of data for their equipment, and like the guy that's using up, he's got 500 torrents running, and they're all just like maxing out his bandwidth. Like, I can understand wanting to charge him more because he's technically hurting your equipment more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they set the data cap way too low. They set it
Yeah.
at 1 terabyte.
Just because they can, basically. Like, I don't see any reason, but like, they get to nickel and dime you for overages now.
Yeah. If they wanted to do it at like 10 terabytes, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah, if you're using more than 10 terabytes, then you're a heavy user, for sure.
Yeah. Because, as they describe it, it's 20 hours a day of video, of HD video, if you use that much, for 1 terabyte.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds like a lot, but when you have 2 roommates, or more, that becomes less. And so, like, it's dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. A family of 5 that watches Netflix and YouTube a lot, you know, it's like, Just kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But you know, those caps could, you know, it's like they'd rather you watch the TV anyways, because they put a lot of money into that stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
don't just stream everything. We want you to watch TV too.
We want you to get our TV service. That's really using the same, you know, the same bandwidth. But we have deals with them, with the companies for TV service. Well, no, Adnai, it's not about maxing it out. It's about you're using their equipment more. Like, you are wearing down their equipment more, and you are, like, it doesn't matter if it's maxing it out or not. You are using more of their resources. It's the same thing with, like, electricity and shit, right? If I use more electricity, I get charged.
It's not that you max out the electricity grid, but like it's more to manage. They have to, like, that's, you know, more wear and tear and more for them to have to, like, manage all that stuff. I would imagine.
Yeah. Plus, like, it's to mitigate or to prevent companies from, like, small businesses from using a residential plan, because they're going to use a shit ton of bandwidth. We're going to introduce electricity caps. Yeah, see, that's, like...
He's, like, below us?
But there already is electricity caps, though, at night. You get charged more if you use more electricity.
How the hell where is he? Oh, he went to his little hidey hole, I bet.
Oh, yeah, probably. So it's literally like a continuous cap. It's not like there is a hard cap. There's just, like, it's continuous. You will be charged more money.
Wait. God, that was satisfying. Why don't that applies to internet?
Why doesn't that?
Just continuous data caps.
No, that's... we're saying we don't want a continuous data cap on the internet. So that, like... But you are using their electricity and their resources more if you're using more data. That's the point. So the people that are abusing that sort of...
The reason he brought up electricity paying is, he goes, because you said that they were going to have caps, and he's like, well, you know, it's not really caps, it's continuously charging you for the more you use. So he wasn't like advocating that that's the best method. He was just explaining.
They already have, like, unlimited internet plans. My point is the cap should be higher and more reasonable for users, so that, because, like, when you reach your cap, they just charge you extra for the extra data that you use. But I have to be charged extra for unlimited internet. So but the cap they set only at 1 terabyte, at least for us, which is unreasonable. Yeah. We're just going to end up hitting it, like, and it's not crazy to think that in a year or two, or just in the future, more and more data gets used because applications become bigger. There's going to be more 4K shit, and people are going to be using bandwidth more, so more and more people are going to be you have 350.
That seems really low.
Yeah, that's really low. That's even worse.
Do you guys hit that cap, like, all the time?
Because I borderline hit the 1 terabyte cap.
And how many people do you share that with?
3, kind of 4 with other people coming over. With you
For-
streaming. Like 3.2.
Are you included in that 3?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and 2 other people, sometimes a third.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a house of 5, so thank God we're not hitting it all the time.
So you buy an expensive router, just limit everyone's access.
Nice. We need one more of those.
Yeah, did I post it?
No,
I posted a quest. What did I post?
it's nothing.
It says Banquet in the Earthen Hall.
I have nothing available
Welcome, welcome.
because no quests have been posted.
Oh shit.
You initiated a siege.
Yeah, I initiated a Colve. My brain wasn't. Maybe I should limit my other roommate's thing so that he only gets like 720p. Still HD.
What's something I haven't used in a while? I don't really use dual blades ever.
Just the lower data caps, they're just asking for, like, their people are just gonna hit it. And it's just as simple as that. But your limit,
50 kilobytes a second.
that's
What?
that's do they not use the internet then?
Do they only check emails?
Like what are you? That's like a you're on dial-up at that point.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what was dial-up?
You have to watch the pictures load.
Oh my god.
That's pretty restricted, but
You make them watch YouTube at 240?
see, I choose to watch YouTube at 480 most of the time now.
That sucks. That really sucks that you have to change your YouTube quality because of your data cap.
Yeah. If I'm really not paying attention to it, I switch it to 144.
Man, at that point you can actually hear a difference in audio, too.
Yeah. 480 I can hear a difference in audio too. It's not as drastic, but
I mean, the kids are always... I mean, I know gaming isn't that much, but they're always gaming or watching YouTube. That's crazy that we don't hit anything. We've come close a couple times. But for the most part, we do okay. That sucks that, like, you with 2 other people, you have to be that careful.
yeah. And the one doesn't like game that much. He just watches Netflix all the time.
I mean, that's a good chunk.
Yeah.
And you do when you're streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming. I mean, I'm watching my stream right now, but it's 160p on it, so it's not that big of a deal for that.
Yeah, it's obviously not a big deal because I do that too.
Yeah.
Oh man, demon mode's real fun. I'm a swirly bird of death. Is there like a good combo I should be using with the dual blades?
Not that I there is, but
Just kind of button mash?
you should go in, your best is going into demon mode and then pressing both B and Y at the same time.
Yeah, but that one like roots you in place for a few seconds, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to move.
I believe your B attacks are better because they fill your demon mode. And then when you go into your semi-demon mode, your B attacks are better because they eat your demon mode meter that you've built up.
B is still better, even out of...
I think
Demon
so.
mode?
You think the Y combo is better than B? Since no, we were just talking about DPS, not like
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for just how to do the damage. I'm fighting Jagras, so I don't really care about dodging.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting hit. I'm not paying attention really. But so cool that you can see the gathering hub from here.
It is really cool, yeah.
It looks very pretty.
The B is more fun because you swirl around.
Yeah. Big Bang Attack! Oh, final hit didn't hit. Oh, I have more expert jewels and shit. I might be able to make a better build. Oh yeah, there's still a hammer I need from Colve, by the way. The Colve Sleep Hammer, I think, is the best hammer in the game. So that's another thing I want to get from Colve eventually.
I was pretty happy that I ended up getting the Colve Lance. And without even realizing. And I got a good insect glaive that I'm still using. Now I just got that crazy bow, so I've actually done fairly well with Colve. As much as I complain. Because it seems like I go like 2 or 3. I was over here fighting Jagras. That's kind of fun. I want to use the Donies blades again. That was fun.
That was a big attack. That was a very satisfying.
Let's try to get one more hunt in. We need what's the other one we need?
Brute. So like, what? Yeah, Baroth, probably the Rolly Boys.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably do some Baroth. I might have some good tempered Baroths, which those are still
me
easy.
too. Anjanath is also brute.
That takes a little longer though. So, but unless you need something from them.
Well, I'm just trying to think. Like, I want to use the dual blades, and I'll be bouncing off Baroth the whole time, probably.
Okay.
Does it get Mind's Eye when you're in?
You have data caps on Wi-Fi? Yeah, man. Comcast.
Do you not have Comcast, Barry?
I have data caps on my my cell phone data cap is so bad. But that's because I'm in Wi-Fi all the time that I don't really care. My it's 2 gigs.
I'm all over the place. I have to have data.
I got a destroyer jewel from that. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I think I needed a 3rd one. That was a high rank fucking...
What?
Is there any Mind's Eye with the dual blades that you know of?
I don't know.
Still the Baroth will be the quickest because we've only got like 5 minutes.
Oh, you wanna... Okay, you wanna do Baroth. Let me change my target. Baroth. I got a 4. Needs to be captured. Yeah. I have 3s. And then a 4. Needs to be captured 15 minutes, but we can do that.
Oh wow, I've got a 4 jewel Baroth and Anjanath, both tempered. That would count towards 2 of our things.
That's fine. Yeah, they're both going to be at half health.
Alright, that works.
Oh, another thing with the that Google thing, that controller that you can get, it doesn't look the best. It looks okay, ergonomically and whatnot, but it's kind of interesting because it connects over Wi-Fi rather than to the device that you're using to stream, which means it has 1 less hop, which means less latency. But it's still, you're still streaming it, so really. Another thing that's nuts to think about on this, which, you know, call me a hippie, I don't know. You're gonna be using a lot more, like, just energy doing this. Like like in general. You're gonna have these 10 terabyte freaking, or 10 teraflop rather, computers running these instances of this shit, just pumping out juice. And like, I'm not one to talk about power usage because I have a streaming computer and then a regular computer and then a TV and then a surround sound amp. Like, I'm pumping out all this power. Like, still though, like the plebs that, like, I call them plebs for joke, not that they're lesser. But the plebs with the shitty computers, they're running it on a, you know, a 1030 somehow, whatever that is, and they're playing the game at like 800 by 600 or some shit, and they're not using as much power. So then now they're going to be pumping it on ultra max settings plus extra, because they said, ooh, developers, you can make your games look even better on our platforms because, you know, we don't have a restriction. Our restriction is like, we'll have all the same hardware everywhere, and so games will potentially be better optimized too for them. But yeah, they'll be running that thing like crazy.
I see Anjanath, so I guess I'll go that way.
I also see Baroth, but I think I'm closer to Anjanath, so. Actually, I'm probably right next to Baroth.
I mean, the energy consumption is not something to dismiss out of hand. You know, similar to Bitcoin mining, it's like that is kind of a legit complaint.
Yeah.
And just because we are both users of a lot of energy does not mean that we disregard like what a serious impact that has.
Yeah, what a giant array of data centers and shit is gonna do. Your grandma's gonna be playing Candy Crush with a 10 teraflop. Did I even eat? I don't know if I ate. Oh, you dick.
I didn't want to do that.
I did eat.
Yeah, tempered Anjanath could still kill you if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm not using good armor right now.
Oh,
I'm
Beetlejuice.
using armor I made like a long time ago when I was just messing around with dual blades.
Yeah. I think I pooped. Yeah, okay, I pooped the right one. You don't have data caps, Barry? Do you have Comcast?
Look at me putting on a vitality mantle. That's what I had saved to this loadout.
What's nice about data caps and shit for me is if I stay here, we're eventually getting city-run fiber, and hopefully that'll be good. They have all these promises for it too. On Wi-Fi, we don't have Comcast. You have your own companies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're lucky. Comcast and Time Warner have a stranglehold on the United States.
Yeah, they do. I pretty much have to go for the legs. I don't have a lot of range here.
Yeah. I need to check to see if I have that jewel that talks about stamina or whatever. That like if you have max stamina, you do more damage.
Oh, it's so good. Might something, I think.
It's really good with the hammer because the hammer takes like stamina, right? But by the time that you're done doing your attack, your or like about to hit the monster, your stamina's filled up. So
Yeah, you should definitely look into it then, because it's I get like 30% affinity from that skill on my light bow gun, just because my stamina is almost always full, and 30 affinity is crazy.
yeah.
It would take it takes like a lot of crit jewels to get that.
The curse has been what curse at night?
Caustic. I still don't know what you're talking about.
Curse of Caustic. Are you like playing Borderlands?
We're only 65% on this guy. Yeah, I might have to change to another weapon.
You're doing as much damage as me, and I've got, you know, my hammer build. But to be fair, it's not the best hammer build. You won using a caustic.
You won at Apex Legends? That's legit. That's
pretty good. Why,
way to go,
dude? So like, do you get like, are you win? Like totally, you get like a trophy? You won several times. Oh well, all right, never mind. Who cares? Oh, you
know,
never.
I don't play battle royales, but it's got to feel pretty awesome to like win, be the last one standing of 100 people. That's got to be amazing.
Yeah. Is that how many there are in Apex?
That's a good point. Maybe not.
We keep getting second places. That's still, man. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's a squad game. You have to be in a group of 3. Even if you're by yourself. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh no. Oh no. Let me get up here. I don't know what caustic is, but congrats, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
A victory wank. You gonna think about us while you do it?
I play a lot of Rocket League matches, and I don't do victory wanks after those, but that'd be a lot of victory wanks, because we win, 55%.
Yeah, we win more often than you do.
Also, it takes me like a couple hours at least, because it's an experience, really, more than it is like just a...
Almost spiritual, I would say.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's like a religion.
No, that would be gay. I mean, not necessarily.
Not if you imagine us with boobs.
Yeah. Or just imagine us doing other stuff in the room with the other stuff that you're imagining. That's what I do.
Or not if you imagine yourself as a woman.
Oh, yeah. What if you can imagine yourself as a woman? Yeah. Sky's the limit. You're just gonna slowly back away. You gotta. Oh, I'm going after Baroth.
I might just capture Anjanath since we're already well over time here.
Well, I hit Baroth.
The Yelly boys are going at it.
Oh, I mounted Anjanath.
Nice.
I did that. Yeah, fuck you, Dino. Oh, he's flailing. Well, I didn't get my,
Oh, I did the thing!
nice.
I did it by accident!
Yeah, you can get it off a sliding attack. It's great. Hey, oh, Anjanath's limping. Nope. Oh, here, watch. Bang. See, now he's mad.
Oh no! 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 No!
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on!
I don't have a trap.
I got another one.
Captured. Baroth's like fighting in the ground right now. he's just. Oh, and there's a Beetlejuice. That looks like a big Beetlejuice.
It really does.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, he's a silver.
Oh, that's not a dung pod. This is a dung pod. I mounted Baroth.
You know, I just picked these dual blades because I thought they looked cool, but I guess I could at least work towards getting like a decent pair.
Yeah.
The Kieran ones you have are obviously pretty fantastic.
They're good against
Oh, I did it again by accident.
Colve. They have a really high electric attack, which is good. And since elemental damage adds for every single hit, it basically tacks that on.
Yeah, it's great for status stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, this is the best zone.
Oh, you gotta try fighting a Baroth with a lance. It's hilarious.
Is it?
He keeps coming in to do his attacks and just like counter. And if you do the Uber counter, they all have mind's eyes, so you just go straight through him. It's like literally one of the easiest fights in all of Monster Hunter. Ooh, I'm a ninja!
Don't leave. We're trying to do this fast. Supersonic racing. Gotta keep feet right on the ground. Gotta charge my weapon charge my weapon cause it's ruined the cadence of the song. Actively making it worse. Oh, whatever, Baroth. Let's see, can I get my dodgy die out? There we go.
What? Oh, that was you. I was like, how did Baroth hit me? It was you all along. I should build a dual blades build.
You're not getting away that easy. Oh no, owie! Oh, he hates it. No, sir. Where are you going? Ah, fuck. Bam. Dead.
Chinese people are so slippery. What the fuck? Quote 9. I remember it, but obviously I don't remember the context.
I was playing Yakuza and I was fighting. I was fighting the group, the Chinese men, as they were called, and they kept dodging my attacks. And slippery nut is ups your evasion stat. So
Oh man.
it's like Chinese people are slippery. Like, I quoted it too. I was like, "That's dumb. That's gonna get me in trouble later."
The Japanese game, Yakuza.
Yeah. Yeah, Yakuza just has groups and shit. And they're just like, this group! Usually it's some sort of demographic.
Ooh, engine athlete.
Flight, jewel, maintenance, antidote, vitality. Yeah, it's poop, but it was worth a shot. Okay.
Yeah, we knocked out 2 of those brute wyverns. Heck, if we do that like one more time, I think we might have it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to switch over to the Hollow Knight.
See you there.
So,
Bye.
later, man. BRB, Hollow Knight time.